Hi guys! So today I have a book haul slash bookish items haul. This is a collection of things I've bought and have been given since when I stopped filming, which was like last September. And I've bought a lot of books and I've gotten a lot of books and I've gotten a lot of other things, and I thought I would show it all to you. So it's like Christmas, Black Friday, I just felt like buying books, so I bought them type of haul. Also, I don't really remember if I hauled some of these books, but instead of going back and looking, I'm just gonna haul them, and if I already did, then you've already seen them, but oh well. So I'm gonna start with books that I got a long time ago, and I just, for no particular reason, bought them. And I don't really remember when I bought them, but I'll start with those. Also, I'm not going to go too in-depth about any of this stuff because there's so much of it and I just want to get through it all. If there's a book that you don't know of, I will post a link to the Goodreads page for all of the books down below, and you can check that out. It's going to be a lot, but I'll do it for you guys. So yeah, let's get started. The first book that I want to show you, the first three books actually, are books that I got at a school book fair, and the first one is Doll Bones by Holly Black, and I'm just excited to read this because it's a Holly Black book. It is a middle grade book, I believe, but it's just, it looks creepy and it looks really good, and I've had it for a while now and still haven't read it, so I should probably do that soon. The next two books I got are The Mark of Athena and The House of Hades by Rick Riordan, and these are the third and fourth books in the Heroes of Olympus series. I just need to get the second one, which I believe is The Son of Neptune, and then I will have the series, except for the last one, which I don't remember. The Blood of Olympus, maybe is what it's called. And then I'll have the full series, and I really want to read these soon because I loved Percy Jackson, and I've heard amazing things about these, so I don't really know why I haven't read them yet, but now I don't have an excuse not to. The next books that I bought are also books that I just ordered, and I wanted to read them, so I ordered a bunch of them off Amazon. I just wanted to buy a bunch of books that I saw, so I ordered them all, and that's what this next stack is. The first one, actually, I lied. This first one I got at Books A Million because it was $2, and that is Twelfth Night by William Shakespeare. And I'll be honest, I really want to read this because of Just One Day by Gail Forman. I really loved that book, and it got me really into Shakespeare, and my sister's really into Shakespeare, and she's been encouraging me to read it, and I think that if I read it outside of school, then I'll like it a lot better. So I really want to read Twelfth Night because I've heard it's really funny, and it's kind of one of his more underhyped plays. So yeah, I will be reading this hopefully sometime this year, which is a long time range to give you guys, but oh well. The next book is a book that I ordered off Amazon, and coincidentally it is Just One Year by Gail Forman. This is the companion to Just One Day, and it follows the same storyline from Willem's perspective, and I'm so pumped to read this book. I don't know why I haven't read it yet because I've had it for a while now, and it's I've just wanted this for so long because I need to read it. I read Just One Night where you find out what happens after, but I need to know why he disappeared, and I need to know things, and I need to read this soon. Next book that I ordered off Amazon in this spur of the moment ordering spree was The Boy on the Wooden Box by Leon Layson. And this is a memoir, and it's about Schindler's List, which is during World War II. It's not fiction, it's a memoir, so it actually happened to this person. You definitely need to go read the inside cover of this, which I will not read all of it right now, but yeah, just go read it. I haven't read it yet, obviously, but I'm really excited to read it, and I forgot that I actually had this, to be honest, until I just sat down and was like, what books do I need to haul? But yeah, so you guys should definitely check it out. It looks amazing, and I'm hoping to get to it sometime soon because I need to read all of these books eventually. Next two books that I have are Consequences and Opposition by Jennifer L. Armentrout. And I read Obsidian a while ago and really enjoyed it. I started Onyx, but I did not finish it, so I have to start it over if I want to read it, which I do want to read it because I really enjoyed Obsidian, and then hopefully I can get to these soon. And just, this is a good series to marathon because it's just funny, it's fast-paced, but it's snarky, and you shouldn't take it too seriously, and it's really light even though it is fantasy. So hopefully I'll get to this sometime soon after I read a really heavy series or a really heavy book. The last book that I bought during this one Amazon buying spree was Half-Blood by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and this is a different series by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and it is about Greek mythology. Maybe Greek mythology, some kind of mythology. But I really like mythology, even if it's not Greek, but Greek is my favorite mythology, well, whatever. So yeah, I really like mythology, and Sasha over at A Book Utopia has read all of Jennifer L. Armentrout's books, and she loves this series, and I had never even heard of it. I'd heard of the Lux series, and I've heard of White Hot Kiss, The Dark Elements, because I read the first one, but I had never heard of this one, so I decided to buy it, and then I didn't read it. But I like that it's big. Like, it's bigger than a normal book. Like, see? It's big. And I don't know why, but I like it. So, yeah. I'll be reading this sometime this year. Hopefully, maybe. The next book that I want to show you guys is actually really random, and it has a kind of funny, weird story to it. And it is the UK edition of City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I have 3 copies of this book already. This is my 4th copy. So you're probably wondering, Katie, why did you buy the UK edition? It looks the same. I didn't. If you don't know, which you probably don't, I'm in band at my school, and so anyways, this book was just sitting in the band room, in our locker room, for about 3 weeks, just sitting there in the same spot every day, and nobody was touching it. Like, I never saw anybody look at it or touch it or even think about it. So I took it, and now it's mine. And now I have the UK edition of a book that I already have 3 copies of, but it's City of Bones, so who cares? Next, I want to show you some Christmas books, and those, I have a lot of them, but I want to start with the books that amazing people that I love sent to me and or bought me. If they live near me, if they don't, then they sent them to me. But yes, I want to show you guys gifts that I got from people other than my family. So like my friends and lovely peoples. So the first 2 books I got from my amazing friend Ryan, and those books are Stardust and Coraline by Neil Gaiman. I did already read Stardust, and I really enjoyed it. It's a fairy tale, but there's a twist, and it's more mature fairy tale, so not really what you'd expect from a normal fairy tale. And Neil Gaiman just has a way of weaving a story that I really enjoy. So I have not yet read Coraline, but it's short and it has pictures in it, if you can see them. Yeah, you kind of saw them. It has pictures, and I've heard really great things about it. I know people that love the movie, so I really want to read this soon. I think this is going to be my last read of January after I read the book that I'm currently reading. Next book that I received is The Lowland by Jhumpa Lahiri, maybe. Hopefully that's how you pronounce that name. But I really don't know anything about this book, but my amazing friend Danielle just saw it and read the back and thought it sounded interesting and thought I would like it. And so, yes, I'm excited to read it because Danielle sent it to me, and that makes me just want to read it. So hopefully I'll get to it soon. And the last one I have isn't really a book, it's a comic, but that is Batman Hush by Jeff Lieb, Jim Lee, and Scott Williams. And if you don't know, Batman is my favorite superhero ever, and I'm pretty sure I love the Joker more than anything in life. My best friend Alexis bought me this when she went to New York because she was in FAO Schwartz and she saw it and she knew I would love it, and then she gave it to me for Christmas, and I'm almost done reading it now. I'm gonna finish it by the end of January, I promise. But yeah, it's super awesome and the illustrations are just gorgeous. Like, look at that. It's just so pretty. So pretty. And I love it so much, and I want to read all the rest of the Batman comics now. And I want everything Batman. Special shout out to Ryan, Danielle, and Alexis for being awesome and sending me books because I just love you guys so much. Speaking of Batman, before I move on, I got two things right after Christmas that I really want to show you guys because I just think they're awesome, and they're not books, but they're Batman related and I just love them. The first is a hat. The hat, and it has the Joker on it, and it just says ha 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 ha. Yeah, so I like it, and I don't really wear hats, but I'll wear this because it has the Joker on it. Usually I put it on my PETA cardboard cutout, which is back here in the corner, but I wear it sometimes and I like to look at it because it's awesome. The next books are books that I picked out for Christmas, but my mom bought them for me, so she made me wait till Christmas, but I picked them out a couple weeks before, and I just wanted a bunch of them, and she said she would buy them all for me if I waited. So I did, and now I'm going to show them to you. And the first one is Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, and are you surprised? Because I feel like everybody has read Outlander and loved Outlander, and now everyone is watching the show except for me. So now I just really want to read this book, and it's freaking huge, but hopefully I can read it soon because I really want to, and I'm loving it already, and I don't even know anything about it, but yeah, reading it soon. The next book I got is The Young Elites by Marie Lu, and I loved the Legend trilogy. Loved it. It was so amazing, and this is a middle grade series, but it's by Marie Lu, and I'm sure it's going to be amazing. And like I said with all of these books, I don't know why I haven't read it yet, but I'm gonna read it and it's gonna be amazing. Next I got After and After We Collided by Anna Todd, and if you don't know, these started out as Harry Styles fan fictions, and then they got turned into real books, and I've read the fan fiction. I'm not a huge fan of One Direction, but I heard so much hype that I read the fan fiction and I really enjoyed it. So I got the first two books, and I want the third and fourth, and I want to read them because they're just guilty pleasure kind of books, and they're good, and I really like them. And I think it's really cool that this author got discovered on Wattpad, and now she's so famous, and I want to support her because she's awesome. Lastly, and this one I am so excited about, it is The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare, and I did not read them when they came out as ebooks because why would I read them? I don't like ebooks. I don't like them at all. But now I have it in real pretty book form. Ooh, so pretty. It's just black on this part. Wanted it to be prettier. But anyways, I'm so excited to read all these short stories, and they're all going to be so good. And I feel like I've said I'm so excited about everything, but I am. And they're all going to be awesome. The last books I have are just books that I've bought since Christmas and need to show you guys. The first one is The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, and I haven't read it yet, but The Battle of Five Armies just was released in the theaters, and it got so much hype, and I just was so sad because I'm not a Hobbit fan, and I want to be a Hobbit fan. So I'm going to read The Hobbit, and hopefully I'm going to read The Lord of the Rings, but I'm going to start with The Hobbit, and I'm going to watch all the movies, and I really want to love it. Next, I have Half Bad by Sally Green, and this is about witches, and the cover is cool. I have the paperback version, and it has like the uneven pages, and it's just pretty, and it's floppy, and I've heard it's really good. So yeah, gonna read that. Next, I have 50 Shades Darker by E.L. James. And yes, I did read 50 Shades of Grey. I posted a book review on it on my blog yesterday, and I will put that in the thingy down below. But yeah, I really enjoyed 50 Shades of Grey. I took it for what it was, and I will go into this more. 50 Shades will be in my January wrap-up, but anyways, I took it for what it was, and that was just a romance. I put aside looking for spectacular writing or spectacular story, and I just looked for the cheesy romance in it, and I got it, and I liked it, and I want to read the second one, and I want this sticker off of it because it's ugly. I'll figure it out. But anyways, yeah, I liked it, and I want to read the second one, and so I'm gonna see the movie, because I'm really excited and because of Jamie Dornan. I have The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, and one of my favorite teachers ever recommended this, and she loved it, and it is the first book in the Chaos Walking trilogy. I've heard spectacular things about this trilogy as well as Patrick Ness in general, and I'm just excited to get into Patrick Ness. And of all people, I really trust this teacher of mine. She was my favorite English teacher I've ever had, and she really fostered my love of reading, so I know that her recommendations will be great ones, and I know that whenever I decide to read this very long book, I will love it. Lastly, I have All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. And this book just recently came out, and I bought it around the time that it came out, and it is about a love story, but it also deals with real life things such as suicide and bullying and depression, and I've heard it's really amazing, but I'm so far I'm liking it. I'm reading it right now. I'm like halfway. I just like this cover, and I like the jackety thing. Not the jacket, but the regular thing. Can you see it? It has stars on it. And it's white, but it has yellow. So yeah, it's cute. I love the main character's name, Violet. That's just so pretty. And purple is my favorite color. And I forgot a book because it hadn't come in the mail yet, and I was gonna add it in anyways. But then it came in the mail like an hour after I finished filming my book haul. So I just decided to pull out my camera again and add it to the list. And I ordered this book like literally 10 days ago, and it just got to here because it is Mistborn Book 1, The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson, and it is the beautiful, beautiful UK cover because the US edition is ugly. It's so bad. Both US editions are awful. So naturally, I went on the book depository and I bought the UK edition. And it's giant, and this is the January Booksplosion Book of the Month. And I really wanted to read it in January, which is why I ordered it on January 15th. And now it's January 28th, and it just got to my house. So probably not gonna happen in January. But it will happen in February, because I know for a fact if I don't read it in February, it'll sit on my shelf forever. And my goal was to read it at the beginning of the year, so it will get read at the beginning of the year. So that was a lot. I don't want to count them all, because that's too much. But maybe I'll try to hold them all. I'm getting it. Oh gosh. I think we're getting to the time where I can't hold it anymore. Let's see. Let's keep going. Look, it's out of shot. It's out of the shot because there's so many. And they're resting on my head. And they're about to fall. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, I can't. I know. No, this is as much as you're getting, so hopefully that's good enough for you. Put those down so I don't die. Yeah, so before these fall, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna set them down. But I hope you guys enjoyed this book haul, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye!